Dear learners, welcome to online course on functional food and nutraceutical, which is a core paper in Masters in Food Science and Nutrition or Clinical Nutrition and Dietetics. I am Dr. Renuka Mainde, Corporate Nutritionist and Counselor at IGNOU for MSc Dietetics and Food Service Management. The second module is on perceived effect and beneficial effect of functional food and nutraceuticals. The objective of this module is to acquaint with the perceived effects of functional foods and nutraceuticals. To acquaint with the beneficial effects of functional food, let us now first see the current trends. If you see the current trends, there is a steep rise is observed in an average life expectancy during the 20th century, which is one of the society's greatest health achievement as reported by National Institute of Aging. 85 years and above is a life expectancy expected to increase by 51%, and 65 and above is expected to rise by 22% from 2010 to 2050. Now, this definitely helped the countries to grow all around and rise in economically, which has brought a sudden transition in health, improvement in treatment modalities with advancement of vaccines shift has focused from communicable disease to lifestyle related diseases and non-communicable diseases. Availability of junk food, shift towards consumption of packed food coupled with unhealthy lifestyle has invited many diseases. Today, the industrialized countries are facing three major challenges: to control the cost of health care, to offer their aging population a real opportunity to live, not only live longer but also better, to provide to a more and more busy consumers a choice of healthy processed ready to eat food. Now, if you see disease trend in India, which has advanced load from lifestyle related diseases. The prevalence of coronary artery disease showed 1.7 million population had CAD at the end of 2016. Concern issue is it affecting most productive years of population, that is middle age. The metabolic syndrome, the cluster of disease, further adds to the complication. Now, if you see, diabetic dominance has increased by 64% crossway in India over a quarter century according to Indian Council of Medical Research report November 2017. All the metabolic disorders are interconnected. Unhealthy lifestyle, the main risk factor to harbor CAD, diabetes, some type of cancer, obesity and dyslipidemia. Let us now understand diabetes management and functional food. Type 2 diabetes is a metabolic disorder characterized by hyperglycemia, developing insulin resistance, beta cell dysfunction, impaired insulin secretion, impaired lipid and lipoprotein metabolism, as well as increased oxidative stress and subclinical inflammation, which could be the reason for micro and macrovascular complication. Advancement in pharmacological treatment and insulin therapy for diabetes management, current indication displays an alarming development in occurrence of adverse complications in patient. Diet therapy is a cornerstone in management of diabetes, and many meta-analysis studies have shown the positive impact on functional food in controlling diabetes. Diabetes management and functional food goes hand in hand. Along with diabetic diet, if a patient consumes functional foods as suggested by epidemiological studies, this may offer additional health benefits. Legumes are loaded with bioactive combinations such as functional fatty acids, linolenic, alpha-linolenic acid, isoflavones, diadazine, genistein, glycine, phenolic acids, saponins, phytic acids, and some polyphenols. Kidney beans, chickpea, lentils, soybean has been significant legumes grains in human diet. Dry beans have higher content of resistant starch, dietary fiber, oligosaccharides, omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidant, phytochemicals including phytates, saponins and phenolic compound. Along with beans and lentil group, beta-glucans present in oats and psyllium husk has been used extensively to achieve the control over postprandial blood sugar and offer additional benefit of weight management. Let us now see cancer and functional food. Dietary factors have been thought to account for about 30% of cancer across the globe as reported by many studies. Tobacco consumption stands the second cause as a preventable cause of cancer. Cancer is a leading root of mortality. It has multifactorial etiology and progression of carcinogenesis, and the rate of cell production vary from category of cancer and depends on cell or tissue involved. Diet is one of the foundation of mutagen, carcinogens as well as anti-mutagens and anti-carcinogens. Nutrients and non-nutrients in the diet can modify the process of cancer at every stage. The plant-based foods are loaded with phytochemicals which are chemopreventers. These agents act by inducing protective detoxification enzymes in the body or by blocking or destroying the actions of mutagens and carcinogens. They can act at all stages of carcinogenesis, namely initiation, promotion and progression. Functional foods and cancer. Lunanicins, a unique cancer preventing anti-inflammatory cholesterol reducing peptide found in cereals like barley, rye and wheat. The oat contain maximum and most stable lunacin level. Barley is a good source of beta-glucan, phenolics, flavonoids, anthocyanins, vitamin E, lutein, zeaxanthin, and it shows the anti-cancer in human colorectal cancer cell. The higher intake of cruciferous vegetables was inversely related to breast, colorectal and colon and prostate as well as bladder cancer in humans. These vegetables have higher amount of glucosinolates, principally alinocyanothiocinate and indoles. Phytochemicals and cancer. Lycopene have been associated to reduce the risk of hormone-based cancer like prostate and breast. In fact, active chemical lycopene is sold as a nutraceuticals. Lycopene is a most effective quencher of free radicals and single-let oxygen species and therefore can play an important role in shielding the numerous diseases. Lycopene, from its antioxidant properties, may prevent atherogenesis, carcinogenesis by protecting DNA, lipid, low-density lipoprotein, and main reason for coronary artery disease. Green tea polyphenols are the strong antioxidants. Studies done using human oral consumption of green tea to evaluate cancer risks have shown the most reliable and positive results from reduced cancer risk in breast, colorectal, gastric, esophageal, pancreatic, lung, ovarian and prostate cancer. The bioactive component in the green tea is polyphenol known as epigalactocatechins, GALAT. 1 cup of brewed tea has been established to contain approximately 200 mg of epigalactocatechins, 3 GALAT, the important polyphenol component of green tea. Now let us understand coronary artery disease and role of fiber. Many studies have proven that High total cholesterol level and low density lipoprotein cholesterol levels are the risk factor for CHD and mortality. Reduction in total cholesterol and LDL cholesterol have shown protective effect on CHD. Smoking, diet high in saturated fat, low in fiber is also an important contributing factor. Fiber is recognized as one of the most important functional food to control dyslipidemia and preventing coronary events. Soluble fiber to form a viscous gel in intestinal tract, increased excretion of bile acid, alteration of bile acid type present in gut, and probable effect of short chain fatty acid production by intestinal flora on cholesterol synthesis, and also due to its ability to bind bile acid in gastrointestinal tract. Fiber and its role in dyslipidemia. Fiber controls glucose and cholesterol absorption and helps in management of diabetes and hypercholesteremia. It also reduces weight, thus helps in managing metabolic syndrome and eventually coronary artery disease to a major extent. Soluble fiber found in legumes, cereals like oats, rye, barley, fruits like certain vegetable plays an important role. Psyllium seed husk, flax seeds, all nuts are the rich source of soluble fiber. The nuts like almonds have higher amount of dietary fiber. The prebiotic role of fiber improves the colonization of healthy bacteria like lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. These bacteria ferment the fiber and other content of intestinal producing biomolecules and beneficial health effect. Let us now conclude. We have seen that many evidence-based reports and studies have established a perceived positive impact of functional foods. Functional food can be most active form of the food to promote good health, reduce disease risk if combined with exercise, maintenance of healthy body, weight, stress reduction, smoking cessation, reduced or completely avoiding alcohol consumption. Any health benefit shown due to specific functional food should be based on rigorous studies of safety and efficacy of nutraceutical product should be of utmost importance. Interaction of functional food with other dietary foods and their adverse connection with the medicine and other regulatory dietary components must be properly and noticeably communicated to their consumers. Thank you.